Welcome to my online class. Before entering the class, I would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Muhammad Abdul Azim and I have been working as an assistant English teacher in Hoimabala Girls High School, Shirazganj. And the class that I am going to take is subject English paper second, and the topic that I am going to discuss is three kinds of structural sentences and the transforming of them. This class is furnished for the students of class 9 and 10. Look at the following sentences. Number A. In spite of his riches, he does not help the poor. Although he is rich, he does not help the poor. Number C. He is rich but does not help the poor. Can you guess what I am going to discuss? Oh, you are right. I am going to discuss sentences classified by structure. Sentences are three types according to their structure. Simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. Let's discuss simple sentence. A simple sentence is one that contains only one subject and one finite verb expressed or understood. In a simple sentence, there can have non-finite verbs according to need. So, there are two main elements in a simple sentence. One, finite verb, and another is subject. So, I'd like to differentiate between finite and non-finite verb first. Let's know about finite verb. A finite verb is limited by person and number of the subject and changes its forms according to tense. On the other hand, a non-finite verb is not limited by person and number of the subject and does not change its form according to tense. Let's know the main differences between finite and non-finite verb. Number A. Ashir goes to school. Here, goes is a finite verb because it depends on the subject Ashir. On the other hand, number A, Ashir dislikes to go to school. Here, to go is a non-finite verb because it does not depend on subject or tenses. Here, another example. B. She attended the meeting. Here, attended is a finite verb because it depends on tense. Number B, non-finite verb. She went there to attend the meeting. Here, to attend is a non-finite verb because it does not depend on subject or tenses or tense. Okay. Now, please have a look at some examples representing simple sentences. Number A, dogs bark. Here, dogs is a only subject and bark is a only verb. Number B, a good boy obeys his teachers. Here, a good boy is a subject and obeys is a finite verb. Number C, some village women taking sticks in their hands have gathered the minister's office to protest social injustice. Here, some village women is the subject and gathered is the only finite verb, and other two verbs here, taking and to protest, are non-finite verb. Taking is a participle and to protest is an infinitive. Number D, I don't mind having a cup of coffee. Here, I is only subject and mind is only finite verb of the sentence. And here, having is a gerund. Represents non-finite verb. Number E, pray to Allah for His kindness. Here, pray is a finite verb and here subject is understood. Here subject you is understood. Complex sentence. A complex sentence is a sentence that contains one independent clause and one or more subordinate clauses is called a complex sentence. A complex sentence always has a relative pronoun or a subordinator. But there are two elements that a complex sentence takes. One of them a relative pronoun and other is a subordinator. Independent clause. The clause which has a complete meaning like a sentence is called an independent clause. It can stand by itself as a sentence, even if it is a part of a large sentence. Subordinate clause. The clause which cannot express a complete meaning like a sentence is called a subordinate clause. It cannot stand alone as a sentence. It depends on an independent clause to complete its meanings. To clarify about complex sentence, let's have some example here. Number A, the book that you gave me is lost. Here, that you gave me is a non-finite verb, dependent clause, and the book is lost is a main clause or principal clause or independent clause. Let's see another example. Number B, if she bakes a cake, we have a party. Notice, if I say, if she bakes a cake, it has totally been meaningless because it does not express its meaning of it. Because if we say, we have a party, here a clear meaning. But if we say, if she bakes a cake, it does not make any meaning or make any clear meaning. So it's a dependent clause and we have a party is a principal clause. When you press this button, if I say when you press this button, it does not make any meaning of itself. On the other hand, if I say the bell rings, it's a complete sentence. So when you press this button is a dependent clause. On the other hand, the bell rings is a main clause. The audience will not respond unless the music is good. Here, unless the music is good is a dependent clause. On the other hand, the audience will not respond is a main clause. Although there was a bad drought, the apple trees did not die. Here, although there was a bad drought represents dependent clause, and the apple trees did not die represents main clause. The common subordinators and relative pronouns are although, though, because, since, as, so that, in order that, when, while, before, after, till, until, as soon as, whenever, anywhere, if, unless, whereas, who, which, that, what, etc. Remember it. When the subordinator begins the sentence, a comma is necessary after the dependent clause. However, if the dependent clause comes first, no comma is necessary. When he found me, he acted crazy. Here, the dependent clause sits at the beginning of the sentence, of this complex sentence. So, we have to put the comma at the middle of two clauses. Here, the comma. Here is the comma. Compound sentence. A sentence that contains two or more main clauses is called a compound sentence. The main clauses are joined by coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are easy to remember if you think of the words fanboys. Here, F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. He sat by the fire with me and told me a story. Here, he sat by the fire with me and told me a story are two main clauses. They do not depend on themselves, or they do not depend on each other. Rather, they cooperate to each other. So, both of them are main clause. The feast began, but the guest could not move to join the others. Number C. Let me come in or I will break down the window. Here, the conjunction and is used when two same things is combined, or same idea is combined, and but is formed when the opposite ideas are joined, and or is combined to show the alternative ideas. Have a look at some shortcut rules of simple, complex, and compound. Because of plus possessive plus principal verb plus ing oblique noun oblique being. plus adjective plus subject plus verb that can be present or past tense plus extension. Because of his illness, he could not attend the meeting. Here, the complex sentence will be since oblique as plus subject plus principal verb present or past plus comma plus main clause. Here are the example. Since oblique as he was ill, he could not attend the meeting. Compound sentence. Subject plus principal verb present or past plus dot dot or extension plus and or and so plus main clause. He was ill and could not, or and so he could not attend the meeting. In spite of oblique despite plus possessive plus principal verb plus ing oblique noun oblique being plus adjective dot dot plus subject plus verb present or past dot dot plus extension. In spite of his illness, he attended the meeting. Here complex sentence although or though plus subject plus principal verb present or past plus dot dot plus main clause. Although or though he was ill, he attended the meeting. Subject plus principal verb present or past plus dot dot plus but plus main clause. He was ill but attended the meeting. In case of plus possessive plus failure to plus verb in present form dot dot comma plus clause or without plus gerund plus verb plus ing plus clause represent simple sentence. For example, in case of your failure to move, you will die, or without moving, you will die. The complex sentence will be, the structure will be if not or unless plus clause plus comma plus main clause. For example, unless you move or if you do not move, you will die. Compound sentence. Clause imperative mode plus or plus main clause. Move or you will die. In case of plus possessive plus verb plus ing or noun dot dot comma plus clause or by plus gerund plus verb plus ing plus clause. In case of your moving, you will die, or by moving, you will die. The structure of the complex sentence will be if plus clause plus comma plus main clause. If you move, comma, you will die. The structure of the complex sentence will be the structure of the compound sentence will be imperative mood plus and plus main clause. Move and you will die. Now I am going to describe transformation of a complex sentence into a simple one. Remember it. A complex sentence can be converted into a simple sentence by reducing a subordinate clause into a word or a phrase. By reducing a noun clause into a phrase. A complex number 1. A complex sentence can be converted into a simple sentence by reducing a noun clause into a noun phrase. Here, that he is honest is known to all. Here, that he is honest is a noun clause. And his honesty is a noun phrase here to make the simple sentence is known to all. When he will arrive here is uncertain. Here, when he will arrive here is a noun clause, and for simple sentence, his arrival is a noun phrase. So, his arrival here is uncertain. Complex sentence. He inquired why I had come. He inquired the reason of my coming. I don't know where he lives. Here, where he lives represents noun clause. So, I am going to turn it simple sentence by using noun phrase. I don't know his address. By reducing an adjective clause into a phrase, a complex sentence with adjective clause can be converted into a simple sentence by using adjective, participle, possessive adjective, noun in apposition, preposition, or gerundal infinitive. A man who is dead needs no wealth. Here, who is dead is an adjective clause. The simple sentence will be, a dead man needs no wealth. Complex sentence. A man who is drowning catches at straw. Simple sentence. A drowning man catches at a straw. Here, drowning is a present participle. Complex sentence. He inquired why I had come. The simple sentence will be, he inquired the reason of my coming. Another example, complex sentence. The answer that he wrote was not to the point. The simple sentence will be, his answer was not to the point. Akbar, who was the emperor of Delhi, was illiterate. Here we can change from complex to simple sentence by using case in apposition or noun in apposition. Here the answer will be, Akbar, comma, emperor of Delhi, comma, was illiterate. Here emperor of Delhi represents case in apposition or noun in apposition. A lady who carried a white umbrella was standing there. Here, who carried a white umbrella represents adjective clause. And I have turned it simple sentence by using a preposition. Suppose a lady with a white umbrella was standing there. I have no money that I can lend you. Here the answer will be, I have no money to lend you. These machines that are made in local factory are working well. These machines made in a local factory are working well. So, we have used either present participle or past participle or adjective or infinitive to make simple sentence regarding adjective clause like who, which, or that. Use a suitable noun if an adjective clause starts with a relative adverb. Makkah is the place where Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born. Here, simple sentence will be Makkah is the birthplace of Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Another example is I know the reason why he kept silent. The answer will be I know the reason of his silence. By reducing an adverb clause into a phrase, use preposition or prepositional phrase like because of, on account of, or participle if an adverb clause starts with the conjunction of reason such as because, since, and as. For example, complex sentence. Since he was ill, he could not go to college. He could not go to college on account of or because of his illness. She was punished because she was disobedient. The simple sentence will be she was punished for her disobedience. Complex sentence. As Jerry broke the egg's handle, he refused to take money from the writer. Here, simple sentence will be Jerry refused to take money from the writer because of his breaking the egg's handle. Since the weather was very cold, there were no birds or animals in that snow-covered country. Here, the weather being very cold, there were no birds or animals in that snow-covered country. Use preposition or prepositional phrase like despite, notwithstanding, or in spite of when an adverb clause starts with the conjunction of although or though, even if, even though. For example, although he worked hard, he did not succeed. The answer will be notwithstanding, or despite, or in spite of his hard work, he did not succeed. Complex. Though we voted for him, he could not win. Here, the simple sentence will be in spite of our voting for him, he could not win. Number 3. Use preposition plus noun oblique gerund oblique adverbial phrase or participle when an adverb clause starts with the conjunction of when, after, or as soon as. When it was daylight, I was half awakened by the sound of chopping. Here, simple sentence, the answer will be at daylight, I was half awakened by the sound of chopping. As soon as he went there, we got the news. As soon as he went there, he got the news. Here, simple sentence will be he got the news just after going there. Use prepositional phrase in case of oblique in the event of or by plus gerund when an adverb clause starts with if. If you work hard, you will succeed. Here, by working hard, you will succeed. If you wish, you can change it in an alternative way. If you write down, in case of your working hard, in case of your working hard, you will be succeed. It can be okay. Another example of complex sentence is, you can rise early if you go to bed early. The simple sentence is, you can rise early in case of your going to bed early. If you speak the truth, I shall pardon you. The answer is, in the event of your speaking the truth, I shall pardon you. Use to plus adjective of the adverb plus to infinitive if an adverb clause starts with so that negative, and adjective or adverb plus enough plus to for so that affirmative sentence. He was so tired that he could not walk even a step. We will use to for so and to for that. And we all know that to always takes the base form of verb. So here the answer will be, he was too tired to walk even a step. Can you differentiate between the previous and present example? Yes, here first term was after that clause negative, and here after that clause is affirmative. So the answer will be, the man was strong enough to carry the load easily. Use to infinitive or in order to plus verb on or base form of verb if an adverb clause starts with so that oblique in order that oblique that to show purpose. The man went to the station so that he could receive his daughter. If we find so that or in order that in a complex sentence, what should we do? At first, we'll write down the words before so that or in order that. Then to or in order to is used in place of so that. And again, I would like to share with you is that to always takes the base form of verb. So the answer will be, the man went to the station to receive his daughter. Another example. The girl is learning English in order that she can go abroad. Simple sentence will be, the girl is learning English in order to go abroad, or the girl is learning English to go abroad. My dear students or dear students, you can change simple sentences into complex sentences with the help of vice versa rules of complex sentences to simple sentences. Now, change the following sentences into simple or complex sentence. Though she was a nice little girl, she was not an ordinary child. Make it simple sentence. At first, try to do yourself, and if you have any problem, I would solve it in the next slide. Okay. She worked hard to shine in life. Make it complex. Number 3. There are 2 umpires who conduct the game. The students studying regularly can expect a good result. Complex. The people who are poor cannot afford to take a balanced diet. Simple. Now match your answer. Though she was a nice little girl, she was not an ordinary child. Simple. Despite being a nice little girl, she was not an ordinary child. She worked hard to shine in life. The answer will be she worked hard so that she could shine in life. There are 2 umpires who conduct the game. The answer will be there are 2 umpires conducting the game, or 2 umpires conduct the game. The students studying regularly can expect a good result. Complete sentence will be the students who study regularly can expect a good result. Number 5. The people who are poor cannot afford to take a balanced diet. Simple sentence will be poor people cannot afford to take a balanced diet. So, dear students, now I am going to give you some examples for yourself, and you should do it yourself and try yourself. And if you do not do it yourself, please take help from me or your teacher or any online classes. Okay. Change the sentences into complex or simple sentence. Number 1, no one can receive any reward unless he works hard. Simple. Number 2, the man who takes bribe is next to devil. When he was 8 years old, his mother died. Simple sentence. A corrupted man can do anything against morality. Complex sentence. By repeating this activity, they make a poor result. Complex sentence. We should read books to acquire knowledge. So, dear students, I am trying to make you understand the topic of complex to simple sentence, and I hope that you are able to solve it. I earnestly request you to stay at home to save yourself, and in the next part we will discuss from complex to compound. Okay, now till then, may Allah keep you safe and sound.